So what percentage of Brits have never been abroad? It's actually 15%.
That's according to a recent survey by Supermarket Travel Insurance. 15% of Brits never been abroad. If you're in the Midlands or East Anglia, it's close to 1 in 4.
Do you know how many Americans have don't have no passport?
Where is abroad? I mean,
Exactly. So I think we're doing all right.
We're in the final part of this morning's show. Terry, Yasmin, Marcus and you lot are going to try and tell us what common or garden experience completely passed you by. 0207 173 5555 is the number to dial, assuming the telephone isn't the thing that passed you by. And this is all effectively Marcus's fault. His new BBC 4 show, I've Never Seen Star Wars, encourages people to catch up and try all the things they've been missing out on, like watch Star Wars, the third most popular film of all time. Seen that. But I haven't seen the most popular film of all time, The Sound of Music.
No.
No, I haven't.
No.
I've seen the stage play now. I didn't watch Charles and Di get married, and I didn't join the rest of Britain to watch Diana's funeral either. We know of one person on the production team who's never seen a James Bond film, which I would have thought was virtually impossible because there's so many of them. Comic Rory McGrath had never tried ballet dancing. Me neither, but then Marcus got hold of him.
Now, it's lovely. He so liked it.
It's true.
Because originally, you know, we wanted just to send him to see the Royal Ballet at the Opera House. And then we sort of thought, well, actually, you'll appreciate it more if you have some idea of what they're doing, and so the ballet lesson. And he loved both, the lesson and the experience.
He's always up for a laugh as well as Rory.
Yeah.
Now, in a moment, we're going to try and find out what one thing everyone's done that you haven't. Leave the country, been to the seaside, been to London, placed a bet, eaten a pot noodle. If you haven't done any of those things, we need to know what stopped you. Maybe you have a preconceived idea about it. Maybe you think you won't like it. How can you know without giving it a go? Perhaps just a quirk of circumstance. But before that, though, Marcus, what about you? Dickens, we know. You never any Dickens?
I've never seen The Wire. And I know that's not, you know, loads of people have.
topic of conversation at my pub.
Everybody, exactly.
I started watching it last week. Brilliant.
Everybody says it's the best thing ever.
You have to see The Wire. You must see
So
The
they all
Wire.
say the first 3 episodes, they're not much good, but after that it really catches up.
yeah.
You get that? It's like the first
But
3
you
aren't
see,
much good.
I've been like that with West Wing. Anyone I've met who hasn't seen West Wing, I'm like, you have to watch The West Wing. It's the best TV programme ever, apart from the right stuff, obviously.
What about you, Yasmin? Stuff you've...
I can't ride a bike.
Can you not ride a bicycle?
No, and I'll tell you the story. At home, I grew up in Uganda, in Kampala. There was this idea that if a girl rode a bike, she might not be as pure as she should be. How can I say this without sounding rude? But you get my drift.
Depends a lot on the bike.
Or whether...
So now, I learned to drive when I was 37. I learned to swim when I was 39. But I cannot ride a bike. You can't do it when you're older, I think.
Get her on the show, Marcus.
Yeah.
Get her on the show. She looks like a kind of woman who won't need stabilisers.
And I learned to drive very late in life. But bicycles, can't do.
What about you, Terry?
I've never had a boyfriend. Sorry. No, I can't actually. I mean, there's loads of things, but all things that I've just never felt like doing. You know, like skiing and. You know,
Never been skiing?
Just never fancied it. It's not something you did on our council estate. Not many people did.
You know what? There's nothing.
Not being chippy, honest.
There's nothing better than seeing people from Manchester on skis.
Well, normally if you do that, all the lockers are getting robbed. Well, that was certainly the way it was in the 80s.
How
the old
fast
Wide
were
Awake
that?
Club.
I'll tell you what I'm intrigued by. Anybody in the audience has not seen Star Wars, put your hands up. Who's not seen... You are joking. Eric?
I haven't seen Star Wars either.
Wow.
And loads of things I haven't done. I haven't seen Coronation Street.
Oh, shut up.
Never watched a single episode. I've never been to a football match. I've never been to a rugby game. And,
Have you ever left
I've never
this
been
room?
arrested.
You're not kept in some kind of basement type...
I just work here far too hard.
OK. Amy, what about you? What haven't you...
I've never seen Star Wars either.
I don't
I've never seen Lost or 24 or The Wire.
You're not leaving that glass tank till you see it.
I've never been on a holiday that wasn't by the seaside. Or more
really?
abroad. Who'd want to?
That's a fair point.
Go have a
actually.
beach, haven't you?
Yeah.
That's why I don't like
think so.
skiing. No beach.
Let's throw it open to you guys at home. What have you not seen or done?
We've got some good callers. We're going to start with Jason first on line 3.
Jason, good morning.
Morning.
Morning, Jason. What have you not seen, mate?
Well, when I was in the war, well, the thing is, I've never ever seen Star Wars, and I got dragged off recently to a convention. And my mate dresses up as a Star Trooper. And all his mates found the funniest thing on the planet was because they see someone else dressed up, and on the helmet, there's like these silver nipples, and this bloke had used thimbles instead of the real thing, and they found it hilarious.
It's like the McDonald's thing. 5 silver nipples, good with a handgun, I guess. How old are you, Jason?
I'm 47. Never seen The Simpsons either.
Never been to Dixon?
Never seen this.
Never seen the Simpsons.
You've never been to Dixon's? You must go to Dixon's. Dixon's is brilliant. Quick, before they shut down.
The thing that gets me is Jason's only a little bit older than me, and really, I mean, at my age, there were certain things, people in their mid-40s, everybody saw Jaws. I mean, that was absolutely... and everybody saw Star Wars. They were
Shall
the
I
two
tell
big...
you?
No, see, I didn't watch
I've
the
never
pictures.
seen Jaws.
You've never seen Jaws?
And you didn't learn to swim till you were 39?
Something to do with water, you think?
Yeah. I'll tell you what, you're going to be able to understand why Marcus is onto a bit of a hit show here. Thank you, Jason. Let's have another.
All right, let's go to Gillian then on line 1.
Gillian, good morning.
Good morning.
What have you not done or seen?
I've never eaten a Big Mac or KFC
Marry her,
or
Marcus.
Pizza Hut or Domino's pizzas.
Why not?
Well, I didn't eat the Big Mac because when I was in college it was all, they fund Sinn Féin through the American company.
Right, yeah.
So, political reasons, all my friends would go to McDonald's, I would go to the Great British Burger. But the rest of them, I just never fancied the idea of KFC, and I don't know why. And
Is it the
pizzas,
buckets?
It's
Just food in a bucket. There's something about it.
I've never thought of it like that, but it is perverse, isn't it? Yeah, here's your dinner, it's in a bucket.
What would be a nice way of serving this? In a bucket.
And you can use
Too democratic for Marcus, that.
and you can use it afterwards.
Thank you for that. You guys want to get one more in if we
All right, yeah,
can.
we've got Dorothy on line 2.
Dorothy, good morning.
Good morning.
What have you never done, Dorothy?
I've never ever watched an episode of Dallas.
Why not?
I don't know, I was never very interested in it. I watched Dynasty and the other one, but I never watched Dallas.
No, I'm the same. I never watched Dallas.
Oh, you see, we used to do the Dallas drinking game. Every time that one of them had a drink, you had to have a drink. You try it. You'll never make it to the end
I was
of the
out
show.
every night drinking.
Clive
listen,
Anderson watched with Nell and I. He'd never seen that, and there's a drinking game with that, which if you do, will kill you.
Yes, no, it's worth it. No, don't do it at home, folks. Now, listen, if you've never seen Trisha, by the way, you're in luck because she's up next. We're all out of time here. Many thanks to Marcus for inspiring and entertaining us this morning. Nice
Pleasure.
one.
Thank you for having me.
To Yasmin and Terry. Oh, I should say Hugh Dennis, by the way, is your special guest in
Yes.
this Thursday. Yasmin and Terry, we'll see you again here tomorrow. Give it up for our fabulous panel. Billy Ocean is our special guest tomorrow, so don't miss him. Thanks for watching today. See you tomorrow at 9:15. Bye for now.